Scouts around the world have been keeping busy despite the lockdowns due to the COVID-19 crisis. Individual scouts and troops have found many ways to give back, help their neighbors, and make their communities a better place. Here are some inspiring examples from around the world. Kaylee Cooper from Girls Troop 308 from Waco, Texas, is sewing masks for the pandemic. Scouts from the Czech Republic have been using old scout uniforms to make masks. In Florence, Italy, scouts have begun offering to fetch groceries for the elderly. In the region of Reggio Emilia, Italy, scouts took a short training in their neighborhood hospitals and were immediately put in charge of monitoring people's access to health facilities to help the medical team better manage the influx of visitors. The French scouts have mobilized their adult scouts to respond to the call for help of several national nonprofits. Lithuanian scouts established a National Volunteer Aid Coordination Center. Scouts in the Netherlands donated face masks that they had in storage. The Luxembourg Scout Federation has organized a free service for the elderly and the sick where scouts shop for groceries. A scout from Limerick, Ireland, named Caleb Hederman is helping to deliver groceries on his bike and chatting with lonely people through their windows.
My name is Quinn Callender.
A 12-year-old Canadian scout named Quinn Callender is using a 3D printer to produce ear guards, a special hooked strap that enables healthcare workers to adjust their masks, resulting in less pain on their ears and face. Several Cub Scouts from PAC 1701 in Indian Wells are doing the same thing with the 3D printer. And a scout named Sol Conte in Argentina has launched a website to promote peace building. On the fun side, Instagram users got into the spirit. #EpicBlanket trended across the globe. Scouts from all over the world, including Serbia, Malaysia, Brazil, and Indonesia, created blanket tents in their rooms and posted it on Instagram. Scouts from the Gulf Stream Council in Florida made a video that shows how to wash your hands, noting that it takes 20 to 25 seconds to say the Scout oath and law, the perfect amount of time to wash those hands. In Wasilla, Alaska, Troop 300 has 3 Eagle Scout projects on COVID-19. Scouts from Howard County, Maryland have started on a goal of donating 100,000 discount coupons called Camp Cards to workers on the front lines of the pandemic. NBC National News actually covered the story of 13-year-old Alex Saldana from Paramus, New Jersey, who played taps at a nursing home to honor people there who succumbed to COVID-19. In impoverished Haiti, where access to clean water is tricky, Boy and Girl Scouts are taking to the streets with portable sinks. In Hong Kong, incoming international travelers must wear a quarantine tracking bracelet. 22 local scout leaders have been helping to pair quarantine bracelets and mobile phones in the Center for Health Protection. In Sweden, Scout Anton Carlson started a website called Corona Help. It has now turned into a national web-based platform. All across the African continent, Scouts have been doing wonderful projects to benefit their communities. Scouts from the Nairi slums in Kenya are teaching public health practices. In Botswana, Scouts went out to bus and taxi stops, teaching people about proper ways of hand washing. In Cape Verde, Scouts teamed up with the Red Cross by supplying relief items. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, Rover Scouts and adult volunteers support street children with temporary shelters and food. In Gambia, Scouts from the 3rd Combo Scout Group are creating awareness. In Ghana, the Scouts of the Ashanti region teamed up with KFC Ghana to provide hot meals and water to vulnerable and needy families. Even in the Dadaab refugee camp, Scouts spread the word about safety during the pandemic. In Malawi, the Scouts took to the streets with messages about COVID-19. In Mali, Scouts are giving interviews to the media to sensitize the population on preventive messaging. In Mauritius, Scouts made a hand-washing video set to a Scout song. In Mozambique, Scouts are teaching older people how to protect themselves. In Namibia, Scouts are spreading messages of love and solidarity. In Niger, Scouts distributed hand-washing kits and protective face masks to women's groups. In Rwanda, Scouts are running online and in-person awareness campaigns. In Senegal, Scouts are installing hand-washing points in one of the country's largest markets. In the Seychelles, Scouts are assisting the local government department in sorting out and preparing donations for distribution to the most needy. In South Africa, Scouts created a webpage with helpful COVID information. In South Sudan, Scouts are helping to combat false rumors about COVID-19. In Togo, the Scouts are making free face masks. All that, plus World Scouting held a jamboree on the internet April 3rd through 5th, with Scouts logging in from all over the globe. So, no matter where in the world they live, Scouts are working to make this a better world and help lead the planet as we recover from this pandemic.